everybody, this is Kathy from My Boutique by the Beach. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. This is a replay of a Facebook Live. So everybody say hi when you come on. Let me know where you're from, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna see what I can find on my iPad here so I can see my comments. Oh my goodness. There we are. Hi Sandra. Hi Rosemary. Hi Aurelia. Hi Cindy and Lynn. How's everybody doing? Oh, let me turn this down. Hi Sandra. There we go. I don't have to hear myself. So how's everybody doing? We got some snow last night. It's starting to melt though, pretty much, but we got like a light dusting. We've had a weird winter for the beach, for sure. Okay, so I need to, let's see if I can move this over here so I can see comments. Is it cold there in Oklahoma today, Cindy? What's Florida like, Sandra? Is it warm? Probably, huh? 69 and sunny. That's awesome. Rosemary, where are you from? Thanks, Trisha. Thanks for sharing. Yes, catch the replay. Hi, Christina. Yeah, I've been like MIA for a while. I was on last week for a short period of time, but then like I think it was like 2 months before that since I had done a live. So I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing one a week. I'm shooting for Wednesdays, but I was going to do one yesterday, but I'm just going to let you guys know I have a bladder infection. So if I need to leave briefly to go use the restroom, I apologize. But I wasn't feeling too good yesterday, so I didn't do a live yesterday, but I'm feeling better. Got some medicine in me, and I think it's doing its job. It's barely 30. Yeah, that's about what it's like here. Well, it's probably a little bit above freezing now. Oh, I know what you meant, Christina. I know that autocorrect. I have horrible time typing on my phone. Hi, Pam. Pam is here from Let's Personalize It by Pam. I'm using her sign today. 75. Wow, Sandra, that's just too hot for me. I could never make it in Florida. Oh, Winterville. So, okay, so your weather's nice. North Carolina. Thanks for sharing, Pam. Thanks for sharing, Cindy. 63 and sprinkling. I know, Sandra, I hate them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is like, I prepare for this very last minute, because I didn't have time last night to do it. So, but spring colored work wreath forms are really hard to come by this year. Craft Outlet is out of the purple, the yellow, the pinks. They're out of the burlap color. They're out of like everything. So I have quite a few of these. So no, I didn't, Cindy. Hi, Gina. Is it Jana or Gina from Texas? Hi, Susie. Hi, Gordon, if you're both on. So I'm going to use this. This is the sign I'm using. This sign is so freaking adorable. I love it. It's by Personalize It by Pam on Etsy. I love her signs. They're so cute. So this is an oval. I don't think I've ever used an oval sign before, but I think it's perfect for Easter because it's egg-shaped too. So anyways, I'm using this. Gina. Okay. Isn't it, Cindy? It's so cute. So I'm using that. I'm going to do, I know I've only done this once before and I didn't use a work wreath form, but I'm going to use the woodland ruffle. So I've got all my 10-inch mesh cut out and I'm using 6 different colors. I cut these into 30 inches. So I'm using yellow, I'm using this pink, I'm using this lime color because there's some lime in the sign. And let's see, I'm using this turquoise. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else do I have? Oh, purple. And this darker pink. I think that's all 6 to, whoa, now they're all going to fall out of my hands. So I'm using these 6 colors. I probably cut them wrong because I was like cutting them super duper fast. So I'm probably going to have to cut, anyways, we'll see as I'm putting them in. Okay, so, love the sign. So my ribbons, I think I've changed my mind last minute, but I'm going to use these 2 together. I gotta remember to look at my phone because that's like real time. And I was going to use these, but I think I don't really like the green. I think the green mesh is probably enough green, so I think I'm going to cut this color instead. What do you think, yellow or green? Oh, I hope he's feeling better, Susie. Hi, Denise. How are you? How's the weather? You're from Lakewood, right? Oh, Denise, we got a dusting last night, so we've got snow on the ground again, but it's starting to melt. So let me know, the yellow or this green with this sign. Darn it, I forgot to turn my volume off, so sorry for all the noise. Yellow, 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 yellow. Okay. Okay. I think so too. As I was cutting this, I was like, I really don't like this. All right. So I'll cut the yellow when I get to the ribbon. So let me see. Where's all the ribbon from? So the work wreath frame is from Craft Outlet. All the mesh is from Craft Outlet. The sign, once again, cute sign. Personalize It by Pam. She's on Etsy. And let me see here. This is from Craft Outlet. This is from Craft Outlet. This is from Burton and Burton. And then the yellow is Craft Outlet. Okay, so let's get going because the woodland ruffle is not something that I use very much. So it's probably going to take me a little while. Let me set this aside. See, I didn't even get these. I actually literally grabbed this work wreath frame right before I hit the live button on my Mevo. So let me plug this back in. And I'm going to move you down. Otherwise, I will forget because I'm good at that. I'm hoping this is a good angle. I still need to call the Mevo people to find out why my zoom isn't working. Because see, when I zoom in, there's the zoom, but then it goes away. it doesn't stay zoomed in. So, whoops, see, there it goes. So I need to figure out why it's doing that. Yes, please let him know. There's a lot of illnesses going around, like stomach stuff, colds, all that stuff. Just some light snow showers. Yeah, my daughter who lives in Spanaway was saying it was snowing a little bit yesterday morning, and she's like, no, I'm so done with this stuff. Everybody in Washington we're not used to snow, and we've had a bunch of it this month. So everybody's like ready for February to be gone, thinking that March will be better. So we'll see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to count these beforehand because there's been too many times that there's been extras. Okay, I need to go grab a clothespin. Okay. All right, so everybody see okay? Do I need more light? I think my light's pretty good. It looks good. We'll see. All right, so I don't even know what color to start with. So anybody who hasn't done the woodland ruffle, some people call it the Cruffle, but the correct name for it is woodland ruffle. Get my iPad to sit up straight here. So you start rolling it. So basically you're getting 2 curls and a ruffle in the same piece. So you just roll it a couple of times, put a clothespin on. I know people can do this without using the clothespin, but my hands don't allow me to do that. So, okay, good, Sandra, thank you. Size frame, this is a 15-inch. So I put my clothespin in, and then I flipped it around, and I'm going to start curling it on this end. And I don't do curls very much because that also is another thing that I have a problem with. And then you just start ruffling it till you get to the other side, and you guys can't see me. So next one I do, I'm gonna do it on this side. And then you just put it in your tie. So you got curl here, curl here, curl here, curl here, and it's kind of a ruffle in the middle. So let me do it on this side. Let me use the turquoise. Hi Susan, how are you? Hi Ellie. Did you get any snow in Canada, Ellie? My mesh is cut at 30 inches. Okay, so let me see. Let me hold that down so you can see. Okay, so you just curl it and turn it over like 3 or 4 times. There's 4 times right there. Put a clothespin, a potato chip clip, something to hold it if you can't. Some people can curl it at the same time, and I have issues with curling as it is, and then they smush it together like that, or they put it like up against their chest like this, and they start the curls. I keep forgetting. They kind of start the curls up against their chest, and then I can't do that. That really hurts my thumbs. So then you just turn it around and do the same thing. About 4 turns. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do more if you want less of a ruffle. I like the ruffle part. So you just ruffle it till you get to the other end, to the clothespin. Take the clothespin off. And you can either set it in your wreath this way, or you can turn it around if you want to. I'm going to put it in this way. So you just set it in your tie. Yeah, sun's out today. It's not here, it's cloudy. And then just do like that. So, what color do I want to use next? Let's do, I have 6. Let's do yellow. Now it looks like I'm going to have to use some weight here. Some of these were like, most of these were towards the end of the roll. Let's put some heavier on. Hold that other end down. There we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. How's everybody doing? How's everybody been? Everybody surviving the winter. Stones. Huh, I don't know what stones you're talking about, Denise. Like rocks? Okay, pink, let's do pink. I don't know, I feel like I have enough heavy objects around to just slap on top of the mesh. Ready for spring? I'm ready for some sunshine. Not heat. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't like heat. I'm not a heat person. Okay. Using the end of the roll makes it easier to put these curls in at the end, but makes it hard. I'm wondering if I like it better this way. I don't know. I'll keep it this way. Ellie, you're done with winter. See, you're like us here in Washington. It's been a weird winter. A lot of snow. Jackie, the mesh is 10-inch and it's cut into 30-inch pieces. One, two, three, four. What other color haven't I used? Purple, lime. Let's put lime in here. Thanks, Susan. I'll show you the sign. Anybody who came on after I showed it, there's the sign. It's from Personalize It by Pam on Etsy. That's the name of her shop. She's got so many cute signs in her shop. Oh, Susie, you guys are still in the deep freeze, huh? I think by next week we're supposed to finally be back into the 40s. But February, purple, February, this February was the coldest February on record for Western Washington. So, yeah, we're not used to cold. Not like it's been. And I think it was also... I think we broke a record with the snow too that we've had for February. I mean, Western Washington got dumped on. Not us here at the beach so much. We had one snowfall where we got 4 inches, which is just unheard of here at the beach. It's just unheard of. But, and then we've had several days that we've had snow where we've had half an inch, a trace, you know, but inland, they've had like 20 plus inches, and that's, I know for a lot of you guys that's nothing, but for us in Western Washington, we're used to the rain. We are not used to the snow at all. Yes, this really is, because I only cut 3 of each color. So yeah, it's a great way to use up all your extra stuff. It's 69 there today, Susan. Is it sunny or is it raining? When you did your live yesterday, Susan, so Susan, anybody who doesn't know Susan Witters Wiseman, she is from Once Upon a Wreath. You guys should go check out their page. You should join their monthly, it's called Inside the Cottage. She does some awesome projects. Love their group. Been there from the beginning. I'll never leave her ideas. I love her ideas. But anyways, thanks for sharing. So, so when you were doing your live about the PayPal yesterday, Susan, it sounded like it was raining. Like I kept hearing like a crackling. It was either rain or it sounded like you had a fireplace going, like a wood burning fire going. Alrighty. I think this method takes a while, but and usually when I do my lives, I have like part of it done, but this was so last minute. I'm surprised I got everything, like the mesh cut, the ribbon cut. I mean, I was rushing, everybody. My hands were shaking. I was in such a hurry. Oh, it was raining. Yeah, that was coming down hard to hear it like that over a live. It sounded cool, though. I love listening to the rain. I know we get a lot of it here, but I just love it. Hi, Carl. How are you today? Okay, so light pink, and then we're going to start on the inner row. See, I think I have all the colors from that sign in here. It was a downpour. Yeah, it had to have been, because, man, you could definitely hear it. I'll hold this up when I have all the pieces in so you can see what it looks like. I'm hoping, I know this covers really good on just a 14-inch plain, frame where you add your own pipe cleaners. So I'm hoping it covers just as good, has great coverage on one of these. We're about to find out. So if I do lime, purple. I have to figure out, make sure I don't have the colors close to each other. So I'm going to do lime, purple, pink, turquoise, yellow, pink, and that's not going to work. So hang on a second here, guys. Sorry. Lime, purple, hot pink, all right, I may just change up the order. I don't know. You always wind up with same colors next to each other, and I try to avoid that so much. Oh my gosh, I missed a whole bunch of comments. Sorry. Oh, hi, Tammy. I didn't see you come on. Oh, congratulations, Carl. That's awesome. I know, Susan. I wish I flew. I wish you could get me on a plane to fly, because you guys are going to have so much fun. They're doing a girls' weekend in North Carolina, Charleston, I believe, and I won't fly, so I'm not going to go. But I would love to go. Tammy does love Girls Weekend. She does it often with her friends. She goes to the beach. Okay, so I'm doing this upper level here. Yes, Susan, I think it should be here at Ocean Shores next time. Lots of hotels. There's houses here that are for rent. I can check into them and see the cost and stuff of them. Doing it in April, which is the off season. And I think the prices start going up in May. Are you crazy, Tammy? That's a long drive. From the West Coast all the way to the East Coast. It's like you can't drive much further than that. Unless you're going to Florida. And I am not a great passenger in a car. I was in a car accident in my teens, and ever since then, I'm not good at being a passenger. Okay, so I don't want colors to run together, so let's do the turquoise. That's true, Tammy. Because all the good shopping, like Sims Pottery, is over there on the East Coast. There's nothing good like that here on the West Coast for us to drive to. You know what? I was going to put flex tubing on here, and I forgot to go get it, so I'll be adding that later. I'll be doing it on my live, I guess. I love flex tubing. Okay, so let's get a yellow in here. Okay, I'll drive. That's the plan. Till I get tired. But yes, that girls' weekend is going to be so much fun, and I can't wait till you do your lives. Man, I would love to go into that Sims pottery warehouse. Pink. Hot pink. Let's try hot pink. No, let's try the light pink. I'm struggling to keep my colors all separated. Oh, hi, Brittany. How are you today? I have a niece whose name is Brittany. I also want to go to Craig Bachman in Illinois. Okay, so I still need to get a pink, a green, and a purple in here. So I better put the green in now. Wow, I feel like, hang on a second. I feel like I need to move this yellow like over here. And put a green over here. I'm doing good, Brittany. Susie, I cut 18 pieces. There's 18 ties in a work wreath frame. So I cut 3 of each color. And I'm just trying to keep them from all being together. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Shirley. Okay, so I got a yellow there. I put a pink here. No, let's put a purple here. This is making me use my brain, everybody. You're welcome, Susie. Anytime. Anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask. Okay, so I have a pink left and it's going here. It's just going to have to go there. Probably not even going to notice it anyways. It's just my OCD kicking in, I guess. Because I think this fuchsia is going to be too close to this one, but yeah, once all the ribbons are on, you hardly see the mesh anyways once you get the ribbons on. And then off camera I'll be adding flex tubing because I totally spaced and did not grab my flex tubing to put on here. So I told you it was last minute. It was definitely last minute. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks very Eastery. Oh, Brittany, once you get past that first couple of lives, it's like a piece of cake. You still get nervous. You always get nervous. I always get nervous anyways. This is the sign I'm using, Tammy. It's from Personalize It by Pam. And it's so cute. Okay, so I need to cut the yellow real quick. The mesh is 30 inches. So let me just set this back here behind me and get my stick out. And this out. And this out. So I can cut the yellow. Because I originally was going to use this green. Changed my mind. Everybody agreed. Everybody who was on agreed. So looks like candy. Well, that's what Easter. A lot of candy happens at Easter, so I guess it's good. Thanks, Brittany. She does make the prettiest signs. I have several of her signs, and I need to start using them. This is why I'm going to try to start doing a live once a week, because I'm so busy making orders that I don't have time to design new signs anymore, or new wreaths. So if I do a live, it kind of forces me to do that. 5, 6, 7. Oops. 8. I twisted that up myself. 9. Like I had a custom order for a ladybug and bee wreath, and if I remember, I'll show it to you guys at the end. It has a sign on it from Pam also. Well, she actually made me that custom sign, and I believe she now has it in her shop. Exactly, Tammy. Just kind of a chit-chat session. Okay, I'm going to dovetail these ends here, and then we'll start getting these ribbons put on. I can't do more than 3 ribbons at a time. I usually only do 2 at a time because, once again, I know you guys hear me complain about my thumbs all the time, but the pain in my thumbs just don't allow me to cut too many pieces, so it just takes me longer to do my ribbons, but that's all right. I don't mind. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Okay, Pam, I hope your haircut's good. Okay, last set of 3, and then we'll start getting these ribbons on this wreath, which will probably go not probably, it will go much faster than putting that mesh on. All right, put all this stuff away. Wipe everything off this table. At least that work reframe didn't shed very much. I have some that those little pieces on the ties just fall off like crazy. Okay, there we go. I get a drink real quick. Okay. My ribbons are over here. Okay, so for anybody who wasn't on earlier, I'm using these two, and I'm using these two. And I'm wondering if I should go this way. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. I don't know. What do you think? Purple and pink together, or yellow and pink together? What's everybody think? Oh God, a cortisone shot in your thumb? Ouch. Really, Patricia? Who? I didn't know that was going on. I'm sure she's got a patent on those boards. The purple and pink together. Okay. So, this way. Everybody like this way? Okay, it looks like it. Uh-oh, we have a yellow and pink. But I think the majority are purple and pink. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Sorry, Susie. Okay, so I just put my 1.5 on top of the 2.5 and find my center, and then I just lay it down on the table because this hurts my thumbs. Now, I used to be able to do it. Now if I put it on the table, it doesn't hurt my thumbs. Uh-oh. Did I put that on the wrong side? Oh, crud. Some of these, it's hard to tell where the right side is. Oh, I had it right. Okay. So is somebody, like, trying to sell them, Patricia? See, I'm used to putting 2 layers of mesh on, so this is also weird to me, not putting 2 layers on. But it's pretty full, so I think it'll work. I'm not going to mess with the ribbons too much because I got to add flex tubing, and then when I put my sign in, I always turn my wreath upside down, and it just messes up all my ribbons and my mesh. So hope. So for anybody who makes wreaths, are you guys working on Easter? Are you done with Easter already? Have you started with Easter yet? Well, Patricia, I'm sure she'll get them shut down, I hope. That's crazy. I have sold 1 Easter wreath, but that's it. I find my customers like to wait until about 3 weeks before the holidays before they start buying stuff, so I still have plenty of time to add, oh my goodness, to add Easter wreaths to my shop. But I've also noticed people are starting to look at 4th of July wreaths, so I need to. Last year I ran out of all of my 4th of July supplies, all my ribbon, and so I had to quit making them. And so I don't have any. I have a couple of the more Americana style in my shop, but I don't have any of the traditional red, white, and blue. So I need to start making some of those. Still making Easter. Yeah, Craft Outlets had some issues with delivery. I mean, it already takes a whole entire week for me to get my supplies from Craft Outlet. If I order today, I won't get it until next Thursday. But with the weather and stuff, I think there were some delays. So I had a couple of boxes come a couple of days later than normal. Took them longer than a week. Hi, Sonia. No bow. I'm not putting a bow on. I'm using this sign. It's from Personalize It. Oh shoot, now the sun is, or it's getting brighter out. So there we go. Take that reflection out. It's from Personalize It by Pam on Etsy. A week and 3 days, yeah. Cindy, you absolutely should. I keep telling you, you should sell your stuff. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, see, Tammy lives in Oregon, so her and I have the same issue with getting our orders from Craft Outlet. From anywhere on the East Coast. Takes a week. I do have a Michael's order coming today, though. I'm excited about that. I haven't ordered for them in a long time, and I ordered a whole bunch of scrapbook paper from them because I'm making signs, and I'm going to be selling them. I'm kind of selling them, but not really yet. If that makes any kind of sense. I've put it out there that I'm selling them. Nobody's bought one yet. But I've sold several wreaths with my signs. Isn't that a cute sign, Sonia? I love that sign. It's so adorable. I might have to cut these ties off because they're really long. And because I don't have that second layer of mesh. It's really weird. Last time I was on, I was saying it seemed like the ties were getting shorter on these work wreaths because I was having a hard time having enough ties to get my flex tubing on. And now I have this one, and it's got really long ties. Do you want another beach house sign, Sammy? I can get one done for you. Sandra, they're not in my Etsy shop. I was going to sell them just strictly through Facebook. And just PayPal invoice, but I haven't posted them yet in my shop. I showed a couple of them last week on my live, but one person was interested, but she never bought it. So I have this one. This one isn't done. I'm working on this one. So Tammy used this one in a wreath. So I have that one. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to put this little guy there or not. See if you can see that or not. But so I'm working on this one, and then the other two signs I made, a St. Patrick's Day one and a St. Patrick's Day and Valentine's Day, and I sold two wreaths with the Valentine's Day one and one with the St. Patrick's Day wreath. So I'm working on an Easter one still. I just need to make myself, when I'm sitting down watching TV, I don't know. I need to just stop sleeping, I think. That's what I feel like. I need to stop sleeping. Because when at nighttime, when I'm done in my craft room, I sit down and I watch TV, and I'm usually working on my Etsy shop, or I'm watching videos from some of the groups that I'm in. Not lives, but because I just don't have time to watch lives. Unless I'm standing here, I'll put them on my iPad and watch them. Oh, thanks, Brittany. Yeah, I think they're thanks to you guys and helping me figure out which way I should put these ribbons in. They look good. Do you like that sign? That beach house sign? Yeah, I should put them on Etsy. I've bounced back and forth between just Facebook or posting them on Etsy. Hi, Deborah. I know. I was MIA for a couple months at Christmas time. My last live I did was December 23rd. I made myself do that one because I had to make my daughter a wreath for Christmas. I was cutting it really short. And I knew that was the only way I was going to get it done, was to make myself do a live. And then I did one last week. I finished up a St. Patrick's Day wreath, so I'm trying to get back in the habit of at least once a week. I probably won't go back to twice a week, but I'll probably do one once a week. I kind of like this time, this 11 o'clock time. I don't know what everybody thinks. 11 o'clock for me, so that's, I don't, you know. Whoops. I'm 3 hours different from the East Coast, 2 hours from the Central, and 1 hour from Mountain Time, so. But I kind of like this time. Except I need to learn to prepare the night before, not wait until the morning. Oh, my craft room is very messy. It's so messy. My New Year's resolution was to clean it up, but I have supplies in tubs in my dining room, and my dining room was a mess, so I did get that cleaned up and reorganized. But this room in here, I do love my craft room. It's at the back of the house, so I don't have to listen to my husband's TV going. Do you like this time? Prices for my signs, Sandra? I think I'm going to sell them for $10 plus shipping. And it'll depend upon, like, if I add a lot of stuff to them, it'll probably be a little more. But a basic, like my St. Patrick's Day wreath, I put Happy St. Patrick's Day, and then I had shamrocks on it. That one I was selling for 10. Why are you selling them? I like the starfish on those colors. Brittany, yes, I'm selling the signs. And there goes my phone again. Probably mentioned it, but a lot of size available. Deborah, are you talking about the mesh? If you're talking about the mesh, I did the woodland ruffle, so I used 10-inch mesh and I cut it into every piece into 30 inches. And if you want to see how I did it, just when I'm done here, you can watch the replay and I show you how to make them. Okay, one more ribbon. If you do weekly lives, then I have to start again. That works, Tammy. 10 yard. Oh, thanks, Tammy, for answering that. I didn't see that. The ribbon, oh, I don't think I even mentioned it. 13 inches. I always forget to say how long I cut these ribbons because I always use the same size. I always cut 13-inch. Okay, so I will be adding flex tubing to this, but it will take me too long to go dig it out, or not really dig it out because it's a tub at the very top, but to pick out the colors that I want. So I will be adding flex tubing, but let's go ahead and add this sign. Gosh, that's really pretty. That's so Eastery. I love pastel colors, my favorite. So I put cable mounts on the back of my sign. I'm not sure if I'm going to need one on either end. Normally on a sign that goes this way, you know, the rectangle ones, I just put one on each end. So I was thinking that should be enough here. But I used some of this glue. I take the backings off and then I put some of this rapid fuse, this DAP rapid fuse on the back of each of my ties or my cable mounts. And then I put them on here. And then let me pull out a couple of pipe cleaners. I'll just use 2 pinks because why not? You're not going to see them anyways. Hi Nancy, how are you? And then I'm just going to put pipe cleaners through here. Twist it around. Well, I still did this in an hour. I can't believe it, because all I got left is the sign. Surprised. I felt like I've been on here for a while. Try to keep my lives at an hour, no more than that. All right, so I think and this is not going to be permanent, of course, because I want to get that flex tubing on here. So when I put these pipe cleaners in, I always put them on a crossbar, and one of these crossbars here, and then I just run my pipe cleaners around the frame of the form, and then just kind of wrap my pipe cleaners around. And see, there's lots of fixing up to do, but you guys get the idea of what it's going to look like. I will also, after I get my flex tubing in, I will take my pencil, which is right here. It's all chewed up from doing this. See how chewed up that is? It's my Care Bear pencil. But I will take my pencil and I'll wrap these ties around it to finish them off. But I gotta put the flex tubing in before I do that. So that's how I finish my ties. So let me move this up. Whoops. I always try to do that slow and it never works. So So let me back up here a little bit and see if I can back up far enough so you can see it all without falling over something. Let me see. How does that look? Can you see that okay? Oh, thank you, everybody. I think it's straight. It looks kind of straight from my phone. So I think once I get the flex tubing added, because I'll add more pastel flex tube colors, like I'll probably use 3 colors in each tie. I'll use like yellow. I have 2 shades of pink, probably the same color as in the mesh. I have turquoise, I have lime green, and I have purple. So I'll just use all the colors of flex tubing and put 3 colors in each tie, and then it'll be done. So I'll post a picture of it when it's all done. So everybody, please like and share this video. I would appreciate it. And like my page if you haven't already. Check out my Etsy shop, My Boutique by the Beach. And I think that's it. Anybody have any questions? Thank you, everybody. So I don't see any questions, so looks like we're done. Once again, that sign is from Personalize It by Pam. Check out her Etsy page. She's got lots of cute signs in there. She's got some really cute Easter ones that I'm getting ready to go buy. Oh, I was going to show you this ladybug. This is another sign that Pam made for me, and I believe she's posted it in her page, on her Etsy page or shop too. So I made this. This was a custom order. Let me see if I can see. I always turn it the wrong way. There we go. Isn't that cute? She wanted ladybugs and bees, so she got ladybugs and bees. What do you think? She loved it. So, and she's thinking about buying another one for her mom. So Deborah, St. Patrick's Day wreaths or signs? I have, I think, four different versions of St. Patrick's Day wreaths in my shop. Thank you. I know, I love this wreath too. I want to make one for me. I think I'm actually going to list this one in my shop too. I love that sign that Pam made. It's so adorable. Wreaths. Yes, Deborah, I have wreaths in my Etsy shop. St. Patrick's Day wreaths. So yeah, if you want to order one, get it ordered soon. I don't know where you live, but what's today? Today's the last day of the month, so you might be cutting it close, getting it by St. Patrick's Day, but I do my best to get it out of here. Oops, sorry. That was not a sale, everybody. Just so you know. That's somebody who has questions. So anyways, I guess that's it. I'll be downloading this or uploading it or whatever the right word is to my YouTube channel. At the top, the pinned post at the top of my Facebook page is the link to my YouTube channel. So if you get a chance, please click on that link and go in and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I just started a couple weeks ago. And so I'll be adding content to that in a month or two that won't be on Facebook. And hit the notification button so you get notified anytime a new video is loaded into YouTube. So that's it. Everybody have a great day. Thank you again for joining me, keeping me company. I appreciate it. So I'll talk to you later, hopefully next week. Bye. Uh-oh. Did it stop?